New name in Guwahati. North East United have a new man at the helm. No more Marco Balbul after 8 consecutive defeats. And tonight they take on a Chennaiyin side who are looking to climb the table. Inconsistency this season for them. But the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium in Guwahati, the venue, to see if North East United can pick up not just their first point, but maybe their first win of the season. From Chennai once again, pull back in, El Khayati! Hit it first time, side foots it. Arindam stuck out a hand, but there was too much pace on the ball. And Chennaiyin have taken the lead. A fairly simple goal. No one picked up El Khayati in the middle. And he puts Thomas Vidaric's side in front inside 11 minutes. It's 1-0 to Chennai.
What a finish. What a finish that is. Well, North East shell-shocked. They really, really are. They were looking good. They were in the ascendancy. They were pushing, trying to create issues and problems. But how about this? That's a great ball tucked up the line from Mohamed Rafiq. Prashant looks up. El Khayati just checks his run to the penalty spot rather than get himself in there. But how good is that finish? No one tracking El Khayati back in there. And that's come off his foot like a rocket.
5 goals this season for the Dutchman. Already looking like he could be one of the standout foreigners this season. Newcomers to the league. Into turn provider there. Here's Jordan. Evans. Handball. Handball, is it? Yes, it was. Well, it's clumsy. And North East have a penalty and a chance to get themselves back level. And sometimes you need that bit of luck. Awkward for Prashant, who sliced it onto his hand. He's not convinced that that should be handball because he's kicked it onto his own hand.
Well, he has gone to clear the ball, and I think that's what Vidaric is saying. The arm is right up in the air. It's in an unnatural position there. Would it have gone through to Ershad? I think that's the big question, and that's why the celebrations are on the North East bench. No arguments from Prashant. He knows it has hit the arm, but letter of the law.
A chance for Jordan to open his North East account from the penalty spot. Debjit stands in his way. And they get level. Yes, they can. Comfortably done by Jordan, the Colombian. And the first goal under the new tenure of Vincenzo Alberto Inese. And it's a goal that levels things up for North East United, who've been in this position before. Can they go on and take something from the game now?
Well, that's the character that Inese would have wanted from his team. They've dug in. They've had to go back. He's made a change, a bold change as well, after just, 25-30 minutes. And then the big man steps up. No questions asked there. I don't think he was ever really going to miss that. Got half an eye on what Debjit's going to do in goal and just changes the angle of his foot right at the last second there to make sure it goes the other way. Cool, calm from Jordan. Game back on.
Still 9 minutes to go in the first half. El Khayati put Chennaiyin in front, but they haven't managed to capitalise on possession and chances. For the second time North East have scored in the first half this season. The other one was that Partib equaliser against Mumbai City FC.
Daric going absolutely ballistic down on the bench there, wanting a little bit more from his forward players. You can see him talking to them.
No surprise, El Khayati joint top of the touches at the moment.
There were 2 little touches in that move just a few moments ago. 2 little flicks, as it were, to bring other players into play. I'm telling you, the boy can play. There's no question about that.
Sangwan. Rahim Ali. Good play again, El Khayati. Oh! Goodness me! He has pulled one out of the bag again. And Nisi can't believe it, but El Khayati has bent that one into the top corner. He tried one earlier on and got his geography slightly wrong. That time, that is right in the postage stamp, as they say.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, we were just talking about him. We just had his touch map up, and then he goes and does this. I just said, this boy can play. There's no question. Look at his feet here. The little jink, the little shimmies. He creates that yard and then bends one right in the top corner. An absolute stunner from El Khayati. Well, there aren't many in this league that would say that. Look at the eyes, look at the hips, look at the feet, and then look at the quality at the end of it. Right in the corner, pick that one out the back of the net. What a goal that is.
Gurma. That's the top six at the moment. So Chennai with a win won't manage to break back into that tonight, but they would close the gap on Kerala, who play tomorrow.
They're just 2 points behind. That's what it means, and that's how important it is to them.
Northeast, rock bottom still. Sangwan. El Khayati, a lovely flick once again to Rahim Ali. Good understanding between those two. El Khayati. Rahim Ali, lovely ball slipped between the defenders. It's a heavy touch though from Rahim Ali. Vision superb from El Khayati once again.
He's proper.
Good ball, Sangwan. Powers across, and Sliskovic with a header. Put pace on the cross and the strikers will do the rest. And Petar Sliskovic heads beyond Arundam. And a 2-goal cushion for Chennaiyin now before half-time.
What did we say a little earlier about getting in front of your defenders? And that is all Sliskovic has done there. And that is all we've asked for. The quality of the delivery into the box. Get defenders facing their own goal. Can the goalkeeper come? No. Defenders, can you defend? No, because the attacker gets in front of you. Monsieur there is all out of sea. He's in the middle of nowhere. Jakobsen and Monsieur, lack of communication. Sliskovic attacks that near post area and gets a real good contact on this. He's past the near post. That is actually a much better goal.
Bench tonight for Chennaiyin. Julius Duca. Forward by Sangwan. Sliskovic. Flag stays down. Another shot from El Khayati! Effortless, bottom corner, hat-trick for Nasser El Khayati. Arundam beaten again, and it's another moment of brilliance from the Dutchman to beat the goalkeeper. Quality goals and put Chennai into a 4-1 lead.
Well, it's raining in Guwahati at the moment. Raining goals. Very pleased with Dani there, looking on as well she may. Very comprehensive. Just a long ball forwards. Who's marking Sliskovic, allowing him to bring it down there with no pressure? He just rolls it into El Khayati. Was there ever going to be another outcome? He's pulled the trigger, but again, he's not smashed or lashed at it. Look at this finish, look. He's caressed that into the corner. And you can see Badaric. Is this a real big turning point for Chennaiyin for the season? Lovely little nutmeg there as well.
El Khayati. Sliskovic looking to get in between the two defenders. Sliskovic! Just hung in the air and guides it beyond Arundam for a 5th Chennaiyin goal. It's more quality delivery into the area, and Sliskovic is now on a hat-trick as well. And North East United are heading for their biggest defeat of the season.
That's a stunning ball in, let me tell you. But let me tell you something else as well. It's an absolute stunning header. It's about 18 yards out when he's headed that. Look at El Khayati. He looks up, he's onside, he's bent it in behind Monsieur, who has absolutely no idea that Sliskovic is lurking. But how about that power in that header? What a goal that is, by the way. They've scored some crackers tonight at Chennaiyin. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's exactly what Badaric wants.
Also, let's not forget, Chennai came here on the back of 2 straight defeats against Odisha and Hyderabad, so Thomas Badaric would have been looking for a reaction, and what a reaction he's seen as well.
Yeah, 2 top 4 sides, Mark, so, you know, you look at it in the grand scheme of things, and if it had gone slightly different on any other given day, it could have been different.
Vinci Barreto! Now, what does the referee do here? It's certainly a free kick, but does he deem him to be the last man? It's only going to be a yellow card. He was probably just a little bit too far out there, Vinci Barreto.
He's got the pace to burn though, hasn't he? Gets the toe there to move it past him. I tell you what, he can feel lucky that that's not a red, because he's just totally tried to take the man out rather than go for the ball. No intent to play the ball, and it's just as well there's 1 or 2 other white shirts in and around, but looks as though Mashur's done his hamstring by doing that.
And they have got a 9-day break before their next game. Chennaiyin, Mashur is going to have to come off here. So another change and another injury worry for North East United, and a free kick to defend here as well.
Doesn't rain, does it?
Lifted in by El Khayati. No marking whatsoever, and Julius Duca adds to the tally to make it 6-1. Looks of amusement on the goalkeeper's faces. A first Hero ISL goal for the German, and he can't believe how simple it was. 6-1.
As his coach Badaric would say, Duca, sehr gut. Onside, clearly. It was Gazta that dropped in there to play him on. Again, another assist for El Khayati. And I tell you what a finish that is from Duca. Makes absolutely no mistake, planting it right in the top corner.
The corner to North East, towards Gazta. Everybody missed it. Comes out to Gujindo. Philippa 2 gets the goal, and a moment of quality from him as well. We knew he had it in him. No chance for Debjit that time, and we've seen, well, 8 goals tonight. All of them have had a bit of quality about them.
Are we trying to see what's goal of the season here? What you're saying there is absolutely spot on. We're seeing quality strikes here. You can see Philippa 2 just standing there. There's no way the keeper could come for anything there, and absolutely no way anybody's going to stop that. That went like an absolute bullet off the foot of Philippa 2. And this is what you said. Is there going to be a little bit of reaction? Are they playing for a little bit of pride? Can they take any positives? If you're 6-1 down and now you start to fight, it gives the manager something to work with. That means that Anise will want his boys to keep pushing here and try and get at least another one.
Barreto's looking lively since he came on as a substitute. Vijinda's gone down injured. Play continues. Nice little cushion ball back to Vinci Barreto. It's just in behind. And it has gone in. It's Kwame Carry that gets it. Was it an own goal, in fact? Well, they were queuing up in the middle. Arundam's beaten for a 7th time, and it's come off Joe Zahara, the substitute, last. Only been on the field a few minutes, and Chennaiyin now lead by 7 goals to 2.
You know, if he misses that, the ball goes wide. But this just tells you about how much disarray there is at the moment. You can see there, Anise not happy. He thinks there should have been a free kick where Gujinda got smacked in the middle of the park. But Vinci Barreto turning on the afterburners. There's the miscue. There is Carry just trying to flick it into that far corner, and we'll see an angle. It's going wide, and Joe decides to deal with it. He tries to deal with it there with his right foot, and it comes off him and goes into the bottom corner. Well, when it's not your day and luck is not with you, luck is not with you. Totally changes the angle on where that ball was going. Here, you'll see it from here, look. It's going wide.
Yep.
And it's hit the bottom of his foot, trickled into the corner.
Is Gazta. By Duca. Players still getting back behind the ball for Chennai, and even at this late stage of the game. Philippa 2. It comes off Gurmak, and Chara will smother the ball in. Poor defending from Chennai, and well, it is a consolation, of course. It is 7-3. But that will be one thing I'm sure Thomas Bedoric will look at, the defending towards the end of the game. Chara, who scored in the last match, scores in this one. It was a fairly simple finish in the end, but it matters little in terms of the grand scheme of the result.
It matters mentally to this North-East side because they're finishing strong. Now, you asked me, what can Anise take from this? And he can take away little pickings like this. They haven't given up to that final minute. They've kept pushing. We're 4.5 minutes into stoppage time and the ball goes in the back of the net because his side have that mental ability to keep pushing and keep going, even though there were 5 goals down. So for me, there are pickings that he can work with, that he can start to work with. It's a simple tap in from Chara, right place at the right time, but it's the goal that gives them more for me. It gives the whole team more as well. And let's put it this way, first time they've scored 3 goals this season.
That's the first time they've scored more than 1 in a game, so there's a positive. We look for them. Carrie, you understand, was awarded that goal, but maybe that will change after the match, but certainly for now it stands as his goal. Great performance by Chennaiyin tonight, a real statement of intent from them. A hat-trick from El Khayati, 2 from Sliskovic, Julius Duka got in the act as well, and an own goal from Joe Zahara right at the end. Well, full-time North East 3, Chennaiyin 7.